Yo, man, what it is and what it ain't, man. It's your boy BL Ratchet from the We Are Florida podcast, presented by Mix One Essentials, and I'm here today with special co-host
Everson Holmes, E. Banks.
Bit fast. How your day been today, my boy?
Man, it's been a good day, man. Day of revelation, man.
Okay.
Most deaf.
That's what's up. Man, we got a special, you know what I'm saying, special guest on the couch with us today.
Doug Mitchem.
Okay. What's up, Doug?
Not much, man.
Yes,
Another
sir,
day in the life, you know. Happy to be here. God give me another opportunity to make something out of myself.
Most definitely.
They give you a choice and a chance. So
most definitely. Let's get into it though, man. Like, where you from?
Clearwater,
Florida.
Clearwater, Florida.
Okay.
City.
Most
yes, indeed. Yes,
definitely. So, like, how it was growing up there? Like, you know what I'm saying? You been in Clearwater your whole life?
Yeah, pretty much in my whole life I've been in Clearwater. Born originally, reside in Bel Air, but it's all Clearwater. You know, the cats like to break that stuff
break
down,
it up,
though, you know what I'm saying?
Greenwood.
Or whatever, but you know, it's all one, still on one street, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I grew up as an adolescent in Bel Air, and between there, spent a lot of time in North Greenwood area too. My dad reside, so I got family all through there.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much came up there. Actually, my mom decided to uproot us 11 to 12. Moved us out the way to Safety Harbor. It's a little bit better opportunity, I guess, you know.
You moved to the subs?
Yeah, I ended up being a suburban kid. You know what I'm saying? But you know that was kind of funny. Yeah, I was slash a suburban kid, but I still had the urban in me. So you know, I ran into some problems out there quite frequent. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't subject to change at all. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And pretty much.
For sure. So like they say you was like that in them sports too back in the day, man.
Yeah. That's what they say. And we're going to leave that. We're going to let them say it. I was raised that way. You know what I mean? Those that know, they know. I was always taught, you know, let other people talk about you when it comes to that type of stuff. But I mean, every now and again, you know, I do have to remind them, you know, when they get to talking a little sideways. I mean, those that know me too now, you just can't say.
Pop his shit.
Yeah, you can't just say anything around me, you know, without me trying to check it now. And I generally don't speak about nothing unless I really done done my research or you know, it's facts on it. So you know, once I let a cat talk a little bit. Once they go to, still I forgot to reel them back in. Hey man, you remember this now? And I know you, and you know me now. So I'm one of them type of cats like that. But yeah, man, I was raised that way to kind of let everybody else. I let them talk about that type of stuff, you know.
For sure. So what you was into, football or basketball?
My first love was I'd probably say it was basketball. You know, I really love basketball. I had love for the game. Did some things in that sport. Got up until I say more so in high school was when I really started taking football a little more serious. But I always played little league. Hell, actually, I played when I was 7 years old. Mm-hmm. I think it's a little different now. Yeah, they let them get a little earlier. But back then, 7 was actually young. Back then, my era, back growing up. You had to be 8 years old for you to step out on the field. So I was actually 7. They threw me right out in the fire. I actually played like 3 years on my first level with the older guys. So it kind of prepared me for the future or whatever. And believe it or not, they threw me out. I was like defensive end, my first position, nose guard.
Yeah.
And stuff. Yeah, man. I ain't started touching no football maybe until maybe about that third season of flyweights. When I finally got to touch the ball. But yeah, that first year was all had to get it from the muscle. But it made me tougher. So once I did start running the ball and stuff like that, I was used to it because I had already was used to the contact at an early age. So yeah, credit to them coaches for.
What high school you ended up going to?
Oh man, which one I wanted to go to? I wanted to go to Clearwater High. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to go to Clearwater High bad. That was really kind of a dream for me. I wanted to follow into my brother's footsteps. But God had another path for me. I ended up going to Countryside High School.
So, bro, did you go to college?
Yeah.
Okay.
I attended Bethune-Cookman College. Yeah.
HBCU.
Yeah, and it was kind of, it's kind of crazy, man. It was like
I was gonna say,
ain't gonna lie. Like,
I know that
I'm
shit
not
was
gonna
lit.
lie, man. Yeah, it was lit, but I'm gonna tell you, I mean, the kind of athlete I was, to be honest, I had letters pretty much. I could go pretty much write my ticket at the time. I could go anywhere, and man, Cookman was not even on my radar. It's kind of funny because I just got a text the other day from my brother them, and they pulled up this old article from back when Knoxville College actually beat Bethune-Cookman in the Circuit City Classic. This used to be played up in Jacksonville. Now, my dad, for those that don't know, my dad always been a college football coach, so I grew up around football. That particular game that weekend, I was the ball boy on the sideline when Knoxville College actually played against Bethune-Cookman in the Classic, and Knoxville College won. Last play of the game, man, ended up winning 33-31. But at the time, I'm a kid, and I'm looking at this from that standpoint. I got letters coming from everywhere at the time. Also, I was being heavily recruited by the University of Miami. That's why I really committed to, recruiting trips and everything down there. So I pretty much committed there. Landed myself in a little bit of trouble, unfortunately, at the end of my senior year, which dropped my grades down. So they had to back off me. Full circle comes Bethune-Cookman knocking at the door, relationships with my dad on the black college football circuit level, and that's how that came to play. And they took care of me and got me on into school, and I ain't never have to really look back from that. But yeah, that's how I ended up there at Bethune-Cookman. Played for 2 years, and decided at one point got injured and decided I wanted to transfer a little bit closer to back home at USF. Got here, back home, and I'm going to be honest with you, like, a little more distractions. That's what happened. Distractions in itself pretty much just took me away from football and started looking into other things. And that's when I started back getting around cutting and meeting other people and getting into different things, such as what I really wanted to do with myself, because I figured that football was pretty much done. I done come to grips with that I'm going to let that, go. But at some point I felt like I wanted to get back around it. I knew, in the future
sure.
I'll get back around where I can help some kids where I'm doing now. And, and giving them my story too. And, to share it with them, hope, that they won't make the same certain mistakes or whatever decisions that I made, you know what I'm saying? So it all worked out for the better because, it truly – I always tell people I truly found my purpose when I went through that stage in my life. Mm-hmm. I didn't know it at the time, but that was my plan, because, like, if you told me back then, like I say, that I'd have been cutting hair or whatever to make a living back then, I'd probably looked at y'all like, you crazy, you trying me, you know what I'm saying, disrespecting me, you know what I mean, I play ball, but I look at it how it really did come, how God planned it out. I'm still here. I'm still making money with my hands, just not catching no balls, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still making money with my hands. And the silver lining in it all is, like, it's something that I love to do. So just like football, I love to do that. So I love to cut and, what I'm into, and it doesn't feel like work, to be honest. So,
for sure.
You know what I mean? And to give me a chance to share my story with the youth. You figure I cut their hair, so they gotta sit still for at least another. But for every 20 minutes, at least 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You got to hear me. You got to hear me. So
what made you want to pick up? You know what I'm saying? The Clippers and want to do that, go in that lane.
Oh yeah, man.
Was it a Hail Mary pass, a deep one to you by God? He just threw him right in your hand.
To be honest, I'm gonna say Charles Harris.
Okay.
Shout out to Charles.
Yeah, shout out to Charles, man. And that's one thing too. I want to put out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, these days, I come from an era, too, where homage is big. That's what I stand on. And it's rare. That's rare these days. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reasons or whatever, I get it. Your idols become your rivals and all that. But I'm not cut from that type of cloth. You know what I'm saying? I'm one that I'm going to tell you where I got it from. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to give you that game. You know what I mean? Now, it's on you what you do with it, and I expect the same. So, he laid it on me. Be honest, like I said, he started at me because I started pretty much, I'll be cutting. I was actually a program coordinator with the City of St. Harbor, too.
Yeah.
when I landed that job when I first got back home. So I ran pretty much all the parks around St. Harbor community. And with that, they gave me keys, stuff like that, and I pretty much worked on my own. So I started moonlighting, what they call it. You know, the kids get out of school, they coming up to the rec, to the Daisy Douglas parks, to the parks, or to the rec center. I got my office in there, so what I would do, I have me a little shorty, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Little youngin' or whatever, couple of them, they'll be on the lookout. You know, I close my little door, and I'm cutting a few kids' heads, you know, in the neighborhood and letting them go. I had a nice rotation going pretty much. I had one on post, and y'all look out for my supervisor, you pull up. So, you know, I had the community behind me way back then, you know what I'm saying, in a sense. So, yeah, you know, I came about with Charles, you know, I would cut people. I wouldn't cut them on the regular. So you say, like, if I cut you one day, then you ended up going to Charles next week. Well, my edge on point, certain things, you know what I'm saying, was on point to the point where he'll ask, like, you know, hey, Evan, man, who you went to? I knew you got
who cut you?
You understand? So that's how my name started getting out there a little bit more, you know what I mean?
And then he sort of like a paper trail.
Correct, yeah. And then this particular shop that he was running, my dad used to always be there, you know what I'm saying? You know, they were cool, so, you know, word of mouth like that. You know, he talking to my dad, hey, man, your son doing all of this and this and this and that, you know.
Tell him to come up.
Yeah, I'm going to check him out, you know. So, yeah, that was how that was. But I ain't going to lie, like, it took a while for him to reel me in. Like, I was
what year that was, bro?
Oh, man, let's see. I didn't get licensed until about 2007. So I say it took me, and I'm going to tell you the truth, it took me like 2 years to get this license, bro. You know what I'm saying? My head was everywhere, you know. So, you know, I had some stumbles and stuff like that.
You went to school immediately?
Yeah, I went to school immediately. Had some hiccups. Actually got incarcerated I think a couple times, like, throughout that phase, you know what I'm saying? But I never gave up on myself, you know what I'm saying? And my thing was just, I need to just finish this or whatever. So I owed it to myself, because plus you're paying for it too. So, you know, if anything, and at that time in my life, I wasn't taking no more losses. I'm like, nah, you know, I got to do something. Yeah. And also at the time too, I was expecting a child, my first daughter. So my mind was like, you know,
all in.
I got to get this right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but shout out to Charles, and that pretty much put me in that lane. I started working in his shop. Started working in his shop, and after that, gradually made my way into.
So how you learn, you know what I'm saying, as the years went on, after cutting for a long time and building up the community, you know what I'm saying, and just been cutting for the whole community, you feel me? If a being got to cut by Doug, you know, it's down there don't stay from around.
Yeah. I don't think it's nobody really walking and breathing in Clearwater.
That's what I said.
I got my cut. I got one of the first cuts from Doug.
You know
for sure.
So definitely did that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, you know, how you knew about, you know what I'm saying, branding and marketing, bro?
To be honest, my mom and my dad. I grew up, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I gotta give it to them. I mean, people knew my pops. Y'all knew my pop was a pretty fly dude. So that was pretty much in my face every day. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to be just creative, innovative, stuff like that. Keeping my stuff clean, you know, from shoes to my ball caps. You know what I'm saying? This was like a way of life. This is what I seen every day on the regular. So, you know, I come from a family with my mom, you know. Can't even walk in. You can't even put your hands on the wall in the house. You know what I'm saying? My homeboys, we out on the car porch. You know what I'm saying? Don't put your foot up on her wall. So I come from a place of, like, you know what I'm saying, a little structure. You know what I'm saying? Cleanliness. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. And always being creative. You know, watch my mom. To be honest too, even with the cutting. You know, I grew up. If my dad didn't come by pick us up or take me to the shop. I wasn't getting no haircuts in the barber shop. My mom always cut my hair. I didn't start personally getting to go to the barber shop myself until I was 9th grade.
See, them just don't know about that kind of shit.
A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, my mom used to get down. I'm talking about with the straight razor.
My mama cut my hair with a butter knife.
Correct. You know what I'm saying? That was on point. You know, my little brother and stuff, you know, she cut him the shag, which I see a lot of these cats rocking that now like that's new. But, bro, you know, during I'm talking about my younger brother probably had the shag all the way up into the early 90s, right? I mean, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
all the haircuts, though, just getting recycled, though. You know that, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I come from that right there of trying to be creative. I'm the type that, you know, I'm not going to throw my jeans away. You know, I'm going to turn them into some shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my way of thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I step outside to everybody else. Oh, he different. But I just look at I'm being myself. I never did it with intentions of stepping out to say, hey, I'm finna stun on my brother. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna outdress him. I'm gonna do this for the ladies. I'm gonna do that for you know what I'm saying. I always do it just within, like it make me feel good. I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You just have friends that might be right before y'all get ready to go out and stuff. But dog get on. Hey dog, what you win, dog? You know, like you'll never get that from me, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we ain't finna. I don't want nothing you got on. We don't need to look alike.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all bring your own individuality to the table. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of individual I am. Like I really don't too much care for the clone shit.
Facts. So y'all been watching the playoffs?
Yeah.
I know you going for the Lakers.
Yeah, man. It's tough.
That shit getting swept tonight.
Nah, man.
How you feel about that though? They finna get swept.
I don't.
Hey,
Okay.
it's over with, huh?
Yeah, he says it's over.
Man.
Well, I'm gonna say like the coach
back.
said. You know, it's not no NCAA tournament. You know what I'm saying? You got to win 4 games. You know what I'm saying? You got to win 4. You know, if it was one and done, it'd been done. So, you know,
y'all got to win 4 in a row.
Yeah, but it could be done. It could be done. I mean, you know, and that's the thing about life. Period. You know what I'm saying? We can get into that. That's the thing about life.
That's what
you know
I was
what I'm
gonna
saying?
say.
Because I know it's some people you know what I'm saying, that never expected you even be sitting in this type of position, bro.
Hell nah.
You understand me?
Nah, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't expect myself.
Okay then, so anything possible, bro. I'm trying to tell you, you know what I'm saying? I always told you that, though. You know what I'm saying? And if you really want it bad enough, then you gonna get it.
You gotta go chase it.
You know what I'm saying? So
it.
just like with them basketball players, at the end of the day, you know, if they want it, then they'll go get it. I'm just a fan, you know what I'm saying? I still gotta get up, come go to work and stuff like that. So don't ever get it misconstrued. Some of y'all on social media too, you know, we have a little fun. That's all that is, fun. I'm a fan. Trust me, I'm a fan.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
So how you feel, like how y'all feel about that? You know what I'm saying? The Ja Morant situation, him showing the gun 2 times in a row in the last 2 months, bro.
Oh, man.
The NBA ain't playing with him, bro.
Nah, they ain't playing with him. But even more importantly, man, is right now we was talking about drill music.
Yeah.
And how it's been fed into us. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, you've been around for a while. Musically, it shapes the culture.
It does.
And no matter if you're in NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, it was a golfer that hit a hole-in-one coming out the Kodak.
That's right. Yeah.
And then y'all, like, just with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't seen the different changes of music. Y'all ain't seen how people have reacted to certain individuals who made music. You get what I'm saying?
Correct.
Just like Tupac, the Biggies, the NBAs, and the Kodaks, and just how like the world react to these people.
Yeah.
Y'all done seen it. You feel me?
Yeah, it's different. It's different. I think, like me and bro, we grew up in those Tupac eras and stuff like that. I'd say like the music back then was a little more informative, I would say. More political. Yeah. Hustlers. Get that? Sure. Hustlers.
100%.
It was hustlers. It wasn't kind of not down talking nothing that the kids talk about nowadays or whatever. Because hey, you know, but it was different. You know what I'm saying? It was more. It had you a little bit more conscious, I would say.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Today versus today, I think they done strayed away from that a little bit, and you know, and it's so, like I said, you know, you just got to know what's real and what's not. You know what I'm saying? I think at the end of the day, only thing I kind of say with the rappers, if I could say anything to touch on how they rapping now, is, you know, man, real talk, you know, and I get it. I'm not taking nothing away from these cats, because there's some cats out there really, I know them personally too. You know, they really living how they talking. You know what I'm saying? They really live how they talk. But what I would say to the rappers that really aren't, if you're not, real talk, man, What's wrong with putting a disclaimer at the beginning of your song at the end? You understand?
You talking about put a disclaimer?
Yeah, let them mug know. Just like you usually on TV. Hey, this is. I mean, just come on. Like that's my thing because now what I would say now, because that's helping them out. What I'm saying, because society gonna always put it on the music. At the end of the day, when we know. Man, like I said, you come from a great household, you come from whatever, all of that, church, all of that. Yeah. Man, if you go out, they're going to do what they want to do.
They're going to do what they want to do.
So you can't really put on music, but I just say just kind of cover that a little bit. Put those things out. Now when these children, they going out and they acting in such manners and stuff like that, it ain't on them. It ain't on them. The emphasis it shouldn't be on them as much. Now you got to view that individual for what they really did. You see what I'm saying? And that's how I would say, to help when it comes to that music thing. But hell, I'm 45. I don't look like it, but I listen to a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say all of it, but some of it. You know what I'm saying? And enough.
Who on your playlist?
Oh, my playlist heavy, bro.
Tell me top 3 on your playlist right now.
Right now I'm funking that Kenny Money.
Okay.
Go hard.
You know about Kenny Money, yes sir.
Talking about, boy, okay. Kenny Money. I'm all anything pre. He got me. You know what I'm saying? Moochie Great. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Snoop Bands. You understand? Of course, Key Glock. That's heavy in my shit. Then I get over on my baby. Gotta have some Drake. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have some Drake to calm yourself down and really get you.
What about you, E? What's on your playlist?
Oh man, right now, most definitely bro put me on your Woodboy G.
Woodboy G. Yeah, he's snapping.
I fucks with Woodboy G, bro.
He from here.
Oh,
he
look,
from
I didn't even know he was from here, bro.
I like the cat you just had on here too, young man. Jimbo.
Yeah, Jimbo World.
Jimbo World. Yeah. I like what he's doing. Mm-hmm. I like what he's doing. He got a fly approach too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I checked his interview out too. You know what I'm saying? No, real talk. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no pulling on nobody or nothing like that. I'm too old for all that. But I like what he doing. I like the lane that he in. You know what I'm saying? I like how he, I think he was talking about with the motion stuff and all of that type of stuff like that too, how he broke that down. He was real humble with that there too.
The Army's being respectful.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I picked up on that too. So, yeah, big up to that young man. I hope he do a lot. Y'all get behind him too because, he is local. You know what I'm saying? But local is only in your mind. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. So, yeah, I like that kid. If I could say somebody like really, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
if I was get behind somebody locally, let's go. Because I say all it takes is one of these cats, man. I bring them all along with you.
It's buzzing right now.
For sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, like, Devin Haney just won. What y'all think about that, man? Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, man. After that shit, after that, I almost
don't bet. You don't want to bet no more.
No, man. I almost thought I picked the wrong profession, man.
You felt like you could have been out there. Huh?
Could have been out there, dog. I swear, man. One
hey,
fight,
listen.
dog. We good. The whole family good, man.
For real.
I was like,
One fight, man lie, women lie, but numbers don't.
They don't, man.
Numbers lied that fight.
Yeah.
Lomachenko numbers, he was the whole
giving it
fight,
to
bro.
Yeah.
Whole fight, bro.
I haven't watched it like
but money
twice.
is powerful, bro.
Yeah.
We got displayed firsthand, bro. Money will change it, bro. Change the cards being dealt.
Yeah, I think it was definitely some scripts in there.
It was definitely scripted. That man was getting whooped. Yeah, you know that, though.
But see, a lot of people fail to realize too. You know, you got to look. Sports it falls under entertainment. So sports that's football, basketball, all of this stuff you watching.
NBA, all that they sign entertainment. It's entertainment.
So I mean, however y'all want to view it, or you know what I'm saying, but I don't get personally too caught up in that.
For sure.
Until enough to bet. And that was another thing my pops left with me. You know what I'm saying? I bet on myself. You know what I'm saying? I bet on myself. One thing I never bet on is another individual.
For sure.
Damn sure not no animal. No dogs, all that. I don't bet on my pop. He was a hustler. He ran numbers, all of that there too. So, you know, I've been around all of that.
But yeah,
I've been around all of that. But
one
thing he did keep in mind with me, you know, is like, do what I tell you to do, not what I'm doing. So,
for sure.
You know, that's stuck or whatever. And like I said, like, I bet on myself. You want to line it up one-on-one right now, 45, and stop me from catching a couple passes? You think so? We can run that. You know what I'm saying? You want to see who can fade the fastest right now? We can run that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm going to do something that I know that I can control at the end of the day.
So speaking on, you know what I'm saying, deals and stuff like that, what do you think about these high schoolers getting NIL deals and stuff like that now?
think it's a good thing. I think they gotta be careful with it on the high school level.
Yeah, college.
Just because of the maturity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But college, I think is real great. I hate that they started that junk now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, back then I could have got paid. I was on NCAA college Madden.
Yeah.
NCAA.
Right.
Yeah, when I was at Cookman, y'all go check it. What the year was that? Maybe 99, something like that. Yeah, man. EA Sports, y'all cut the check for real, man. Like, stop playing. Yeah, I was on that junk right there back then, man.
Yeah, they definitely need to cut the check.
What's your take on the transfer portal? The whole transfer portal scene, how it takes players, giving them that option instead of working hard for it.
Yeah.
You know, they got an option to, hey, cop deuces.
I think it's good and bad. It depends on your situation. Now, if you transferring because they brought somebody else in that's just like you see what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's working hard and you're running from the competition.
Yeah, you upset.
That's I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it gives those cats like that a little crack to get out.
Yeah.
You know, it gives them an outlet. What I'm saying, to kind of, you see what I'm saying? Oh, I want to go here instead of standing in the paint and earning your keep. You know what I'm saying? That's, like I say, I'm raised like that though. You know, I think a lot of things too. And I'm not I don't want to sound bashing nothing about the new generation, but these days now it seems like a lot of kids they feel like they're entitled and they ain't even did nothing yet. I coach high school football, so I'm around this type of what should I say?
This the whole cliche that's going on.
This characteristics of these kids, this type, you know what I'm saying? These personalities and stuff like that. So I'm around that on a regular. So, but yeah, man, I think it's good. And then, like I said, it's got its bad because some kids do need a second opportunity. Some people do get to places like I did. I got Bethune. They were I got recruited. It was a passing offense. You know, pretty much West Coast spread offense and everything like that. Going to my second season, they changed it to the Wyatt Bone, pretty much wing T-shirt. So that's cutting down the receptions and stuff like that. So, yeah, you know, and that was part of the reason why I decided to transfer, because it didn't fit the system that I thought I was going into. So, yeah, I think it's good and it got its pros and cons.
For sure. So what high school you coach at? I'm
at Clearwater High School right now.
Okay.
I'm actually promoted me up this year to this is my second year, promoted me up to the offensive coordinator for the JV squad. Okay. And assistant coach on the varsity, help out with the wide receivers.
Okay.
Y'all had a spring game just happen, something like that?
Yeah, we just had a spring game against St. Pete. Yeah,
how did that turn
came
out?
Up a little short. I was about like a touchdown. I'm gonna tell you, it was a spring game. It was what it was. Evaluation. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to, you know, it wasn't no state championship game, wasn't nothing like that there. But I think we got out of what we need to get out of it. Evaluating kids. Kids got plenty of playing time, backups as well and stuff like that. Sure. So, yeah, they might have won the game, but I think it was a win for everybody because, like I said, if you're coaching, you got to really know what you was looking at out there. And,
sure.
Yeah, like I said, that was something to just fine-tune for next season and give me a good look at some things, too, for myself, too, for what I'm getting into next season. For
sure. So I got a question about high school sports. What you think about Pinellas County, you know what I'm saying, never winning a championship in football? That's like a big...
Never?
Never.
I said that, too, before.
Never.
I said it. I don't really...
The whole Pinellas County?
And I'm a coach. This might,
never.
Some people ain't going to like it.
Never.
But let me break it down to you. I'm going to tell you why.
Never.
This is my theory. This is my theory, bro. This is my theory, okay? This is my theory. Now, pay attention to what I'm finna say. For one, North County has too many schools, all right? Maybe it's too much money. You know what I'm saying? The type of kid in North County, too, is no struggle. We have some struggle in certain communities and stuff, but I'm saying as a whole general consensus, as a whole area, North Carolina, it's a little softer. I'm only saying this because I've lived in other places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
I've lived in Miami as well. Dealt with kids in Daytona Beach. So I seen a different, just down the street in St. Pete, it's a whole different.
Tampa. I didn't live in Tampa, so I know.
Tampa, St. Pete. These kids, they have a different mentality. I'm going to say it like this. They have a different mentality. They playing the ball to get out. Whereas though our kids, generally, most of them, 9 times out of 10, they feeling like, hey, man, I'm going to go to school, with or without you, cause my parents got money. Understand me? It's a little more laid back up here. And I'm gonna go to this right here. Now, you figure right now I'm finna give you got McMullen Booth. Anybody familiar with that road in Clearwater? All right, McMullen Booth. I'm finna give you something. McMullen Booth, you have Calvary High School. You have Countryside High School. And you have Eastlake High School. You have 3 generally powerhouse schools in this area in the North County.
Yeah, you just said some shit.
On one damn street. Now, hold on, I ain't done. All right. Right around the corner, okay? Right around the corner on Gulf to Bay from Calvary is Clearwater High, which is where I coach. Also, right across the Bayside Bridge, you have CCC, okay, which is another powerhouse, okay? Now, let me go back north on McMullen Booth, okay? If I want to take a quick detour right on 580 before I get to Countryside High, well, that's going to take my ass at Dunedin High School. So, I mean, I named just maybe about 6, 7 powerhouse. All our schools are generally right on top of each other within a 5-mile radius, which tells you what?
Kids going well.
Kids, no. It's scarce.
Yeah.
You can't fill up that many teams in all of these schools. But now, this is what y'all looking at. They have some success around here beating up on each other, but you got to really know what you're looking at. What happens when they go to the second or at least the third round? Now we got to play the Sarasotas, the Acquaintances, all of these type of schools, you know what I'm saying, the Manatees, or even the Lakelands, the schools that might only have that one school within fucking 20, 30 miles.
20, 30 miles, yeah.
Maybe more than that. Yeah. So guess what? They're getting all of those kids. So it's basically like if we were to put only 1 or 2 schools in this area and break it down, now we can compete for some states and all of that type of stuff. Like,
but you been to a big high school though, like in Orlando? Mm-hmm. They should be like they school be bigger too. Like the population be bigger.
Correct, because you got more kids. Have to make a bigger school. Makes sense. You see what I'm saying?
Like a mini college.
Yeah,
that'd be like a mini college.
We are in a more metro area, money wise, and they want to throw up stuff wherever they got a piece of dirt at. You see what I'm saying? And everyone wants their own. Well, I want this school. I'll just have me a school. You know what I'm saying?
Palm Harbor University.
Yeah, you got that. Even Palm Harbor. Yep, we got it. I stay right down the street. And they're not a bad school either. But I'm just saying, still within the radius.
You can get some talent for Palm Harbor. You might get you a little lineman or something from out there.
Largo,
Largo.
Not too far from Clearwater High.
Facts.
This is what
it's a powerhouse school.
This is what I'm saying. So you give me all of these kids around here. And you tell me. And then we can talk.
Yeah.
But I just don't see it, you know what I'm saying, to be honest, because money steady coming in. And as long as money being printed, people trying to have something and building up. And it's only going to get worse. That's why I think I said it before, though. I don't know, bro. I don't think you'll ever see one in North County. You know what I'm saying? Not in this lifetime.
But you think the Bird might end up sliding in one?
Well, they could because, see, the thing is down there, too.
They be right there.
They culture. It's their culture, too, bro. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, their culture is strong down there. Corey Moore. That was my running back. Shout out to Corey Moore, head coach at Lakewood.
Yeah,
that was my running back at Bethune-Cookman. Okay. Me and him played together. Yeah, big bro. Shout out, big bro. But they coach a little more tight. They're a little more tight knit. What I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? Those they stick together now. They're gonna stick together, and they actually too. It seemed like they never lost. They kind of got the old ways of us growing up too. Where though you go down there, now everybody can get on. Your child down there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They stick together. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too much a kid gonna be able to get away with from leaving Lakewood and going to Gibbs. You see what I'm saying? A bogey. They're gonna get treated all the same.
All the same.
That. Well, here's up here. Mud might leave from this school, go over there, and get a little stroke ego. Go over here, that stroke ego, all of that.
And
it's only because you're gonna stick out. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're only going to be that one of one at that school. Mm-hmm. But see, down there, bro, you mess around and get hurt. Well, we got 5 more cats just like you, if not better, waiting. You don't have the luxury up here, so guess what in turn? Put in position where they got to kind of kiss a little butt to these kids and kind of give them and cater to them and stuff like that.
For sure.
And that's really what's going on. I know what I'm looking at. I say so.
I'm definitely rooting for the county, you know what I'm saying, to get us one dog, because when you look at the statistics, you feel me?
Tough.
We send them, you know what I'm saying, like, we sending them, people going to the NFL from around here.
Oh, yeah.
It's just gotta, get that state championship, and that'll like help a lot more kids. You feel me? On that collegiate level, for real, for real.
Yeah,
it's gonna take a whole lot. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna take a whole lot, but it's gonna just take just the one belief that we can do it all together.
For sure.
Togetherness,
instead of doing it, individually.
Yeah. That's all.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But I got a couple quick questions for you real quick as we wind down to the bottom of the podcast. Right. So, like, gonna get some old school questions, gonna have some new school questions.
Okay.
Tupac or Biggie? I want both of y'all answers.
Tupac.
All right.
Tupac.
All right. Okay. So UGK, 3 6 Mafia.
UGK.
Okay.
3 6.
3 6. Why you fuck with 3 6, right?
Right. The way they presented themselves and they rhyming flow and it just stories.
Okay.
Get a gospel.
Okay. For sure.
I don't know.
UGK.
All I grew up, pocket full of stones, riding to school in the car, bro. Hey, bro, couldn't tell me nothing. Boy, look at here. Yeah.
For sure. so like when they was doing the East Coast versus West Coast, like we from the South, like y'all felt like damn, like back then I don't know, like the South got a name now, but back then like the South really didn't have no name.
Nah, so back then, okay, so middle school, you was wearing Pac shirts.
That's what I was gonna ask.
You know what I mean? You was watching Pac movies.
Okay. Right.
Biggie wasn't in no movies.
Yeah.
Like, gridlock, all that, when that popped off, bro, you want to be like, that's like watching Michael.
Sure.
I think, my influence most from that West Coast, too. Like, you watching the movies and stuff, too. Boys in the Hood. Who they
were superstars.
Boys in the Hood?
It was bigger than rap.
Yeah, everything you seen that was pretty much, at the time was from L.A. at the time. I mean, with me, I say, from the movies itself, Minister Society, Boys in the Hood.
Which one you like better, though, Minister Society or Boys in the Hood?
I'm an Old Dog fan.
Old Dog, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Boys in the Hood was real, though.
It was real.
Bro.
It was real.
Yeah, it got a different way. While I like Boys in the Hood because it was informative.
Yeah,
if you know
very informative.
Especially that I got older. I think once I got older, I liked the Boys in the Hood because I'm looking like, it was a lot of stuff that I missed.
Gems.
There's a lot of
gems in there from
Yeah.
Fishburne. So as I got older, the older version me was like, that one right there meant a little more to me. But younger me was like, that Minister Society, that Kane.
What's an old school movie that, that y'all still watch to today? Besides like a popular one, not Friday, not none of that, like just
New
one
Jack
of them
City.
old ones. New Jack City? Okay.
Yeah, I can always watch New Jack City.
That's hard.
I can always watch Life.
Life.
Yeah,
Oh,
Life,
man.
Like, crazy.
Yeah, Life hard.
Like, I still watch it.
Yeah,
right
I watch
now. Like,
Life, Players Club, shit.
Yeah, Life.
Low Down, Dirty Shame.
Yeah, that came on the
Feel
other
me?
day.
There's a whole bunch of different ones. I watch, all that shit. Who your favorite comedian?
All right, Mike Epps.
Mike Epps?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see
Like
that.
right now,
Yeah.
now. Country Wayne got a little weight to him. I ain't go to the comedy show that he just had.
In the Bird?
No, it was just in Tampa. I believe.
Okay.
It was over the weekend.
Okay.
But I like what he's bringing to the whole comedy arena.
Okay. Definitely. So like, y'all feel like hip hop has changed a lot or has evolved? Like changed for the worse or has actually evolved?
I think it has evolved financially.
Yeah, for sure.
Cats getting the
For
bags
sure that.
like shit. Excuse me, but
Man, listen.
But some of them ain't said nothing. Boy, they ain't said nothing. But boy, they getting that bag. Like what the girl ain't knocking the what talking about something
Pound
about
Town?
Yeah,
I know you're talking about.
Pound
Ain't made a hit record like Fantasia, none of them yet.
Yeah.
And she got that chicken.
And, you know what I'm saying? So
That shit
shout out
crazy.
to him. But I'm gonna tell you, it's kind of crazy too. Like, cause like again, back in our era, in comparison, drawing the contrast, it's like we was raised. Hey man, stay in school. You know what I'm saying? Get your education. Get a good job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get married. Have a little dog. White picket fence. Roof. All that. You know what I'm saying? And that was the blueprint to the American success story. Now it's almost like hell, man. I can say I ain't gotta go to school. I can sit, as long as I got this phone. If I can sit and build up content all day long to somebody bite, and I'm gonna shoot past any of y'all that's been working your ass off, and I'm been there took
for
years. Yeah, I got generational wealth already. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what I look at different. You know, that's the real drastic different changing from when we grew up to now. It's like the process of getting there.
It's shorter.
It's way shorter. Man, like cat ain't working. You know, I ain't saying they not working. You know what I'm saying? But then to I say to their advantage, what they have now is this. They can social media, so you can see what people are actually doing now. You can
get a million views in damn a matter of 5 minutes.
Right.
So with that being said, as with your skill set, with technology being a strong tool, how do you utilize that for what you do? And to pivot toward the future, like how you gonna use that to your advantage? Technology in itself.
Yeah, I would say everybody just like myself and business wise, use it to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? Put it in people's face. You know, I slowed down myself personally with posting barber pictures and stuff because like I said, my hands into other little things like that, and I feel like y'all, if they know me, they know me. You know what I mean? And I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to. I don't feel like I gotta keep trying to make no name for myself in that lane right there. You know what I'm saying? So and then I know too, sometimes it might overshadow others that's locally around me. I'm just keeping it real. So yeah, in a sense, like, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all should be thankful, Shit. I'm just keeping it straight up, you know what I mean?
For sure.
But and that's my way of giving back, whether you knew it or not. You trying to outcut me or whatever, just hey man, I was always rooting for you the whole time, kid. You never knew it.
Hold on. You still go by your slogan?
You know what? That
fuck your barber 2 times, nigga. Fuck your barber 2 times.
That was the younger Doug, not really caring about how people feel. Still don't too much care about, how they take it. But that was something. That was more about me that was me hyping myself up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think cats looked at that the wrong way. They took it more personal. And it was like, people get mad like, dog, I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know you, I'm not, as many people know me, like, to be honest, like, I'm really more private. You know what I'm saying? I get out and about, but I'm more private. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all out and there knowing everybody like that. Now, people know me, but I'm not knowing everybody like that. You know what I'm saying? I think so. Back then, it probably rubbed people a little bit wrong way, but it worked. It got their attention, right? You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So, and that was one of the things I learned with like marketing myself too. So, you know what I mean? It was catchy and at the time, you know what I'm saying? So, but I've learned, like I say, I always try to evolve and move on past certain things. But that's good that people remember stuff, so that lets you know too that you left a permanent stain on their brain. You know what I mean?
For sure. So like, it's this, you know what I'm saying? It's this older cat. I ask a lot of the younger cats that come on my show about this older cat that be on the internet tripping. Charleston White. How y'all feel about Charleston White?
Charleston White, man.
Y'all feel like he got a purpose behind the message behind the shit he got going on?
It's his tone that people don't like.
Yeah.
It's his tone.
His tone.
His message is real.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. His message is real, hitting behind anger from his shoes as a black man.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And seeing other people walking in ways that they shouldn't be walking. And he telling them in an angry way. You feel me? But at the same time, anger comes back at you tenfold. That's why the tongue is sharp. And, he's going to get hit with the words that he's reciting not back. And it's only a matter of time. Mm-hmm. You want to be like, well, somebody going to fuck him up. Yeah. You don't want to say that, but it's just reality. If I keep talking crazy to the king in the castle, only a matter of time before the king gonna send his knights down here to take care of me. And that just any situation, bro. I like that he trying to make himself heard, but I don't like that he's cutting his time short with his voice.
Yeah, because it ain't what you do, it's how you do it.
Yeah, I think his approach is it's intentional. I think a lot of stuff, and we know like the world, anything controversial, you gonna get the media spotlight. So he's only doing, I think, what we're allowing him to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In a sense, what people are allowing him to do, and that's generally through social media and stuff. I mean, we all have a choice. You know, you can either look at it or you don't have to. So, you know, I think, like I said, the more you talk about it, you breathe life into that. Yeah, he's gonna get that attention. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean. You know, it's up to you. You want to wallow in the mud with the pig? It's you. You can get dirty with him if you want. You know what I'm saying? Or you can stand outside the fence and let him be a pig. You know,
for sure.
Prince even said it. You know, we all know what happened to pigs eventually, right?
Yeah, you get slaughtered.
All right, so
for sure.
You know what
I definitely just wanted, you know what I'm saying, get some insights from somebody, you know, older, and, you know, because it's just like, bitch, like, fucking me a clown type shit.
Nah,
see, but the people, I want to say the people from the South, we look at it a totally different way than the rest of the world. You feel me? Because they down there take him serious. They did. Like,
you can't. But it's some messages that, like I said, it's like bro say, you got to just listen to what he's saying, not how he's saying it. And I think that even us, too, as human beings, this world has gotten so sensitive. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? You can't say certain words. You can't do, you know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part about it. But now, let me tell you what's so contradicting about all of that.
Yeah.
Because they got this cancel culture now and all of that. You got to watch what you say, right? But at the same time, they giving everybody a damn platform. Mm-hmm. So, how that makes sense? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that cancel culture shit don't last.
You giving people, any and everybody can have a platform, but now when they get up there and voice their opinion and state their mind and say what they feel, you want to cancel them. Hold up. You gave them that. So what y'all expect people to do? What I'm trying to ask. That's my real question. So, you know, like I say, you got to know what you dipping and dab into when you watching some of this stuff and what you intaking. Yeah. It's like food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like a lot of some of that stuff, I just want to watch it.
Yeah, I don't even want to look at it. Put it in
just
my
want to
system.
watch it. You know, it don't pertain to me. And move on past it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best way to deal with certain things in life. That's just in general, too. You know, it ain't got nothing to really do with you or affect you, or it's not going to help me in a sense, or help me help somebody else, then why would I be sitting right there wasting my time on listening to Charleston White talking when, you know what I'm saying? I could listen to I could go listen to the man under the crab tree talk, and he going to talk with some more sense.
That's why I was saying, us from the South, we know.
Yeah.
We know
that's like from the crab tree, so that ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't. That's just like if you gonna ride past Big Jim's.
Scooby.
A Big Jim's. You know, we had choices as we kids. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna go. You see everybody back there behind the barbecue stand every day. You can go back there and kick if you want, or you can keep riding. You know, that's on you. You want to go sit back there and listen to waste time, listen to all that crazy shit, or you can keep riding, but you know what's back there. So, like I said, for the people that get upset with him, you know what he gonna say.
Yeah, you know what he gonna say.
You know it, so it's no surprise. So why are you getting mad at this brother? You see what I'm saying? That's, you know.
For sure. This is my last question, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I gotta stir shit up a little bit. Bucks or the Cowboys, man?
Cowboys, man. We both
y'all know damn well I don't fuck with the Cowboys. No, sir. Hey, listen. Let me tell you how I just caught him now. At the Bucks and the Cowboys game. Let me tell you how I catch him in the mall.
He caught me.
Let me tell you, we in the mall. He getting the jersey. I'm getting the jersey. Now, look. His jersey, he getting in that bit down. Now, look. Now, I want you to be honest. All the Cowboy shit, low price, half price, all type of shit. You hear me?
He caught me getting the Zeke jersey. I should have knew something then. He ain't even there no more.
Listen.
Zeke jersey, dog.
He ain't even there no more. He out there at the store, though.
He getting there. I'm like, yeah, dog. I'm running and grab him up last minute. I gotta be.
He went and got him a Zeke jersey.
Yeah.
Listen, though, I would have got me a Devin White jersey, but listen, I'm telling you, dog. Why y'all feel like, you know what I'm saying, like that battle like between the Cowboys? I'm saying like our city though, Clearwater, like the Cowboys and the Bucks shit like that. Why you think it's so big like
that?
Because
like for me, point blank, my dad and his dad were best friends.
Okay, I was gonna say, what made y'all want to be?
We got some history.
My dad named me after Everson Walls, so I was born a Dallas Cowboy fan, right? Correct. It is what it is. It's in the bloodline. So
he just did it.
So many cats from been the 80s been Cowboys fans, right? So their daddy was Cowboys, so the son gonna be a Cowboy, right? So the Bucks got hot. They popped up what? late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Something like that.
See, a
yeah.
nigga broke it down to me like that too. Like, who else we were supposed to go for, nigga?
So
they
when
winning.
With us, yeah, I'm a little older than him, so he's like a little bro. But I remember coming to the house all the time. Like I say, our dad is like, man, like peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up around him, and yeah, that's what's on the TV.
Sure.
Another team, if it wasn't them, it was Minnesota Vikings because of Hassan Jones. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Local. You know what I'm saying? So I say I was a fan of Minnesota at the time, and definitely Cowboys, but Minnesota too. I had some Minnesota in me just because of Hassan.
So who y'all favorite Cowboy?
Me?
Yeah, y'all favorite Cowboy.
My favorite all time?
Yeah.
My favorite all time, oh man, Dez. I wish we wouldn't have got rid of him so soon. I love Dez, man.
He was nice, nah.
Dez was my dude.
You gotta look up Everson Walls.
Everson Walls, yeah, that was. Okay.
Don't throw against the wall. He's
Don't throw against the wall.
A Hall of Famer, legend, on and off the field. Gave up his kidney for his teammate. He just, every day when I wake up, bro, I'm trying to be great, and it's like the dude I was named after, bro. Mm-hmm. And we come from an era where we want to be like Mike, because we want to be a legend on and off the court. These days, these kids, they don't want to be LeBron on the court.
Yeah, they don't want to be LeBron.
They want to be Ja off the court.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's a difference of who you want to be now. You know what I mean? It's a kid, he want to be you, but you giving him a different part of you that's more worth value.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out to you right now, too.
For sure.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, appreciate that, man, for real.
You,
I definitely appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, for coming to kick it today, you feel me? We gonna, you know what I'm saying, do this shit on the regular, like part 2, part 3, feel me?
Yeah, man.
All that shit.
I love to come back, though. I'm proud of you.
Sure.
I just want to say that to everybody, man. I've been knowing this kid. Well, he's a grown man now. I'm going to give him a stamp that he's a grown man
appreciate
now.
that.
But I've been knowing him since he's been a kid. Since he was a kid, we done talk, and I mean, even with the cutting,
yeah,
he shocked me with that. I remember he used to be hanging around the shop every day. I used to have one of my kids have to come out, hey man, y'all let the clientele come through, and we used to talk. And he told me one day, you stepped in me. Remember talking about the barber thing? Yeah. Hey man, but bro, thank God. And I ain't gonna lie, touch to the face. Like I thought he was just with the cap. Mm-hmm. To be honest, back then, because they all kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just saying that. Lost track of him for maybe like a year or two. Next thing I know, he'll pop up on my phone, hit me up. I'm looking at what's up. What's up, man? You remember what you told me a few years ago?
I'm finished, nigga. I got my barber license and everything.
You know what I'm saying? You know what? Kept my word, man. I'm right where I'm at. I had already told him whatever I got going on, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to you for sticking it out, bro. I'm proud of you. I'm really enjoying your journey that you're on right now. You keep doing this right here. This really fits you. I like it. I like it a lot, man. And y'all support this, man. Cause like I said, I know what he been through to get here. For sure. Honest, and I'm a stamper, man.
For sure, man.
Much love.
Much love, man. Home team, man. You know what time it is, man. Clearwater, man. We Are Florida Podcast, presented by Mix One Essentials, man. We tapping in and tapping out, man. Keep striving, keep going up. You know what time it is. Let's ride.